Hey, welcome to Jumpstart. The name is exactly as it's implied. Jumpstart. It's the same theory. I see people all around me like dead batteries. And I want to help people jumpstart their lives. Without getting overly serious about all this, there's just tons of people out there that are fat, lazy, unmotivated. And I'm not hating on that. You know, some people are big-boned. Can't help it. Can't help it. But then there's some people who just, because of depression, life circumstance, whatever, they're just angry and they're depressed. And so they're sitting at home with like 80 extra pounds around their waist, and they got, you know, like the pancakes covered in maple syrup and sugar and jam, and they're just thinking that it's over for them. It's done. Zero motivation. And I see on YouTube all these fitness guys and all these guys that are like, you know, you just lift weights, you know, look at these gains and all that. And those guys are great. They're motivating. But I want to address the actual issue of motivation. And I think that's a good place to start. Is that we've reduced our lives to a TV box. And while it's a useful tool, like YouTube, where do you learn how to bake anything or make anything or fix anything? You YouTube it, right? It's a useful tool, but it's dominating. People are sitting in that house just focusing their eyes on the lights getting chucked into their eyes. And that needs to change. There's a massive world out there. There's just full of stuff. But it's all based off of greed and money. A lot of people get depressed off of that. A lot of people don't have money. They need money to eat. They worry about what they're going to eat. Sinking in debt. And I've been going through that. I'm still going through it. You know what? I'm going to be going through it for a long time. But I still live life to the fullest. Freaking cat hair all over the place. Still trying to live life to the fullest. Sorry about that. Lost my temper. There's more to life than that. You don't gotta be Bill Gates. You don't gotta create the next Microsoft to live your life to the fullest. Do what you can with what you got. And recently, over the last year of my life, I've gone through massive changes. Let's see. Around last summer, you know, we're in September right now, so let's say last June, July of 2012, I was about 210 pounds. And I ate like a pig. I had nachos with like chili and all like cream cheese and salsa. My mouth was watering just thinking about it. And I ate a lot, and I didn't do very much for myself. And my life took a turn for the worst. And I was forced in a situation where it was high exercise activity. Oh man. I was trudging through snow up to my knees. 9 kilometers. There was nothing I could do about it. I had to live with it. Between then and now, I've lost 50 pounds. That's a lot of weight to lose in a year. That's a lot of weight. All on exercise. All on exercise. My diet was poor too. My diet was awful. I didn't have money for food. I had to move out of my house real quick. I had to come up with first and last month's rent, so I suck into credit debt, just hit rock bottom. Remember, sometimes I was eating just white rice. Peanut butter sandwiches for a month straight. And I wasn't getting how to use finances, and I wasn't getting how to properly get in shape, and I wasn't motivated, and I was crabby, and I was a miserable person to be around. And now that I'm getting out of it, I want other people to avoid this danger. This danger is awful. It's awful to live your life like that. And so this is our mission statement. And that's to motivate you. I don't care what I gotta do to make you people laugh. But when you walk away going, you know what? I've got this in me too. I can do more with me too. Because, like that saying goes, you only live once, right? And it doesn't matter if you believe in reincarnation, if you believe in going to heaven, if you believe in nothing at all, if you believe in God but you don't believe in going to heaven, you still only live once. Even if you believe in reincarnation, when you come back, you got no recollection of this. You only go around this one time. And just because Bill Gates is ruling the world with a bunch of money, no, I'm not hating on Bill Gates. You know, Donald Trump, whoever, all these big money people, all sitting on top of the world, doesn't mean that, you know, unless you get all that money, you're not going to get anything at all. No. So we're going to start by getting people motivated, helping people learn simple, cheap, delicious meals, getting you physically fit, and don't just take my advice. It's just advice. But don't just take my advice. You know, that's the whole thing about the internet, right? That's another thing that sparked this channel, is this guy was ripping on about people giving advice, and you got to be careful about taking people's advice. It might be bad advice. And that's the thing, though. YouTube's full of advice, but there's thousands of people giving this advice. So you go around to all these people, and you get all this advice, and you get this big chunk of information, and then you're able to make an informed decision on what you're going to do with your life. That is not always going to work out. But at least you're making decisions. You're not just sitting there waiting for something to fall into your lap. You're motivated to do something. And that's what I want to help people do. I don't care if I don't make one YouTube dollar. No, I work like crazy. I work every damn day. I even work on my days off. If I'm not working, I'm working out. Build muscle now. Regardless, that's our mission statement. We're here to get people motivated. We're here to help people with no money or lots of money, whatever, to make the most of your life. So I'm looking forward to getting started. I'm not gonna be able to make videos like, you know, like 7 videos a day or anything like that. There's people on YouTube who do that. I work too much. I'm gonna make videos when I can, showing you what I'm going through or what I went through, and I'm hoping that you people give me feedback about what you're going through, and then you got this area of people giving each other advice on what they're going through with each other. So, let's get started.